Many anxious relatives are besieging the O.R. Tambo International Airport, hoping to see their loved ones return safely from Lagos after the church building collapsed last Friday.
But for some time now, it is very frustrating because many are waiting, complaining that they're not getting any information about what has happened to them. A team of rescue response experts from South Africa have joined the Nigerian government's efforts at managing the crisis.
Our correspondent in South Africa, Betty Dibia, was at the airport in Johannesburg early this morning and now reports.
A nail-biting wait. For many families, there is a happy ending, but not so for some others, like this distraught young man whose mother is still unaccounted for. Here at the O.R. Tambo International Airport, anxious relatives have been waiting daily, eyes on the flight schedule board there, as well as the door behind me, hoping that their relatives will come through with other passengers, or at least information about them will filter through as soon as possible.
We tried to phone the church and nobody answered. I don't know how many phone numbers we've tried. I even tried to phone my mother. Her phone was off. Eventually I got one of the guys there in Nigeria and I asked them what has happened, and he said to me, yes, the building has collapsed, but don't worry, just pray. And that's all they said.
Meanwhile, governments on both sides say efforts are on to manage the crisis with hotlines and help rooms, as well as collaborative rescue efforts. It's quiet outside Nigeria's High Commission in Pretoria, but official sources say visas have been granted gratis to South African officials involved and repatriation fees waived for affected relatives wishing to visit Nigeria at this point.
It's us phoning them, phoning the embassy in Nigeria, phoning the government, international relations. All of them, they've got no information. The only thing that they normally tell me is that my mothers are accounted for.
For the likes of Mpho Mahlwele, whose mother, a third-time pilgrim, is still missing, the painful wait continues amid waning hope. From Johannesburg, South Africa, Betty Dibia, Channels Television News.